So you want to get your ex back, but you're overthinking everything and you have doubts. Well, today, that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to give you some great tools to help you get past this, so stay tuned. Andrea here from createyourfuture.co. I am a life coach, a counselor, and a law of attraction coach, and I'm here to talk about today how to stop overthinking and how to get past any doubt when getting your ex back or even changing your relationship. Just before I do that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and the bell icon for notifications. I do put out videos every Wednesday and Sunday, each one of them designed to help you create something wonderful in your life. So let's get started. So what I do hear a lot of is that there is some doubts. How do I stop overthinking? I want them back. What are they thinking? What's going on? Well, one thing I want to make clear is overthinking is perfectly natural. It's perfectly okay. Whenever we want something bad enough and we want it, our brain automatically wants to create it. Overthinking is just thinking of all the negatives that could be there. So your brain's in the right place. It's just the thoughts that we're letting it have. So the best way to stop overthinking and doubts is to take all of them and transfer them into positive intentions. So what I always say is to take out all of your complaints, okay? All of these things, these doubts that are going through your mind, write them all out. I doubt that he's going to want me back. I doubt if he even likes me. I doubt whatever. Take those doubts, change them. I intend for him to like me. I intend for him to call me. I intend. Take all of those doubts and start creating. You have the energy when you're overthinking. So what you want to do is you want to shift those thoughts from having doubtful thoughts into having positive intentions. Use that opportunity. And anytime you have these doubts and you're overthinking, start changing them into positive intentions. Now, how this is going to eliminate doubt and emotions is our thoughts create emotions, which then result in our actions, right? And one thought will always lead to another thought. So if you have a positive thought, right? So let's say, okay, well, I intend for him to text me. And it's like, oh, when he texts me, what are we going to talk about? Rather than thoughts of doubt where it's like, oh, I doubt he's going to text me. Now, if he texts me, does that mean that he doesn't even like me? Okay, well, no, you don't want to go down that thought process. So use those moments when you're having these doubts and you are overthinking to say, thank you, universe. Thank you for presenting me with everything that I don't want. Now, I'm going to take it and I'm going to change it into things that I do want, because that doubt and overthinking is providing contrast to what you want. You don't know what you want unless you know what you don't want. So if you know what you don't want very clearly, which we get to see in those times of overthinking and doubt, use it to create those positive intentions going forward. Now, this works so well. You also want to make sure that anytime throughout the day, you do stop yourself. I understand that sometimes what happens is we say things like, we hear things like, okay, just put your intention out there and then try to forget about it. Well, sometimes it's really, really hard to do that. So what you want to do is make sure that your last thought on the subject was actually an intention. So think of it this way. You're calling up and you're ordering Chinese food, right? They can't make the order until you hang up. So think of the universe the same way. The last thing you say, the universe is going to send you. So you say, I want to be a millionaire. I intend to be a millionaire. Universe is like, okay, it's on its way. But before it gets to you, you're like, but I doubt that's going to happen. Universe is like, okay, no money for you. So you always want to make sure your last thought is on what you want. Now, with this technique of keeping on your thoughts and changing them to positive intentions, it really doesn't take long. You'll find after the first day or two that the intentions will come a lot more easier. You just need to sit down and think them out the first time. So how does that look? That looks like to me, okay, I intend for so-and-so to ask me out. on a second date. And then I think, oh no, you know what? Maybe he won't. I don't think he will. No, stop, Amanda. I intend for him to ask me on a second date. He's going to ask me on a second date. We had a great time the first date. Okay, then all of a sudden I get distracted cooking dinner. I'm cooking dinner. Life's great. Then all of a sudden I sit down, watch TV, and then I see a show, and, you know, the show is about, you know, two people dating. And then all of a sudden I think, oh my God, he's probably not, is he going to ask me on a second date? Oh, he's probably not going to ask me. He's probably not going to. Stop, Amanda. Stop. I intend for him to ask me on a second date. I intend. So that's what it looks like. And it really actually doesn't take that much time as long as you're on yourself and changing those intentions and making the last thought your intention rather than a doubt. It really, really, really will happen. So yeah. Anyways, pardon me. That's my video for today. I hope that helps. Anyways, I do put out new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. Talk much, not much, only on videos. Which is funny because I talk all day doing counseling and life coaching sessions. Anyway, thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Have a wonderful day and create something wonderful for yourself because you really, really do deserve it. Bye-bye.